Hi everybody, it is exciting to be here today and with a very wonderful host whom I'm going to be introducing to you very shortly. But one of the things I really like about what I do, which is investment, is that you can find yourself anywhere. You can find yourself in Gikomba, you can find yourself in a construction site, you can find yourself in Safaricom, understanding how they do their business. And today, I find myself in the kitchen, the official Salad Master kitchen. And I'll tell you more about it. Just hold on, because we're going to have a lot of fun together. And at this point, I want to introduce you to a very amazing guest, an unusual guest. And this is Irene Caminiti. Caminiti.
Yes.
I knew get some. You'll correct me there. Irene. You see, I'm still struggling with
No
the
worries.
Italian way of pronouncing it, but I think I love the Irene. So Irene, who is Irene? How did you end up even doing what you do? How did you end up in Kenya? I have so many questions
Yes.
for you, but who is Irene?
So thank you so much for the introduction and for being our guest today in
Yeah, I'm glad
in
to
our
be here.
kitchen.
Yes, we're in the kitchen. Yay.
Yes.
This is the first time we're in a kitchen, by the way.
Yes. So
I love first times.
I hope this will be a memorable experience for you and all the people online.
Absolutely, because I did not eat anything when I knew I was meeting Irene Caminiti.
Yes. And that's good. And we promise today you will keep your flat tummy.
Yeah.
Yeah?
The benchmark is right there.
Yes. So you asked who is Irene,
Yes.
and Irene is an Italian woman. I grew up in particular in Sicily, which is an island near
Yes.
Africa.
This is the Sicily we see in the Bible, right?
I'm not sure if you see
I think
it in
it's
the
the one.
Bible, but you see it in the movies.
In the
Have you
movies.
ever watched The Godfather?
Yes.
Yes, so don't worry, we are not like that.
Okay.
We are not killing people. Although I am still in touch with my uncle in Italy, in Sicily, so you better be my friend. Eh?
I promise.
Just in case, you never know.
Yes.
So I grew up in this beautiful village, very quiet, along the coast of Sicily, and with a beautiful family who loves me so much. But I always had the desire to go out and explore the world. I'm an adventurous woman, a bit crazy sometimes, and I love exploring life.
Yes.
And meeting people and seeing what is outside the world. And for this reason, I traveled and lived in different countries. My curiosity brought me to study industrial chemistry in Italy. So
Okay, I know there are people who are like, what is industrial chemistry?
chemistry, you study chemistry.
Yes,
'Cause this
you
is
just study
industrial
chemistry, okay.
Chemist, you study chemistry. You find out
Things exploding, blah, blah, blah.
No, it's not about exploring. Actually, chemistry is everything.
Yes.
Chemistry is everything. It can be biochemistry. What happens in your body?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
are the chemicals that are released through when you have certain thoughts or when you digest? Everything is a chemical reaction. Now, when you cook, there is also chemistry.
Yeah.
What is the glass is chemistry.
Chemistry, that's true.
Petrol, how the petrol can be transformed into gas, into
Chemistry.
fuel for your car. Everything is
Water
chemistry.
is chemistry.
Water is chemistry.
Yeah.
When you I don't know, everything is chemistry.
Nice.
You don't have to think soaps, cleanings.
Yeah.
You don't have to think about chemistry as somebody that is creating bombs.
Okay.
That's a minor thing about chemistry.
Thank you for clarifying that.
So I did study it. I loved it, and then I worked for over 1 year still in Sicily, in a place where they were providing services for local farmers who were having, of course, their cattle, their animals, and they were producing products like cheese, milk. So I was in the chemical analysis lab of that company in a beautiful place in Sicily called Ragusa, if you ever want to go there.
Nice.
The food is amazing, if we are still talking about food. Yes. But I still wanted to grow, I still wanted to explore the world, and I did a PhD in food science and technology in Ireland, in Dublin, in UCD.
So you're Dr. Irene.
Yes, I am Dr. Irene.
So don't be too modest, we'll be using Dr. Irene.
Okay. There is a title there that we can use it then if we want to. So my path, my career path was moving towards food industry. So I worked in the food industry in England. But I soon realized that nothing can be better than natural food for your body. Processed food has been created because of nowadays lifestyle.
Microwave society.
Microwave society, which means a society that requires convenience. We want to have everything ready. We don't live anymore in an environment where we can grow our food, where we can exchange the food with others, where we have limited resources depending on the seasons. We want to have everything immediately. So the best way of having more accessibility to food is to find a way to preserve it, and that's what the old people used to do by using the salt or by drying out foods. These are natural ways of preserving food. Nowadays there are fridges to keep the temperature low so that the chemical reactions that reduce the shelf life of food can be slowed down, and that's why we have fridges or freezers where better the temperature goes down to -10, -20, depends on the freezer, so that all the chemical reactions and also the development of the microorganisms stops.
I see.
That's why food gets spoiled. And
it's
so
all chemistry.
it is a consequence of our lifestyles. But on the other hand, so what does it mean? We have biscuits, we have so many processed food that are available for us to eat. But if you look at the nutritional value of that processed foods, probably you don't find the same nutritional value of nice fresh foods.
Interesting.
So we have to find a compromise.
Yes. So now Irene is focusing, has narrowed down her chemistry to food.
To food, and in particular into healthy preparation of food. Yes, so I came across Salad Master when I was in England, when I was feeling not really aligned with the job of the food industry. And
sorry, I'm just trying to track your history.
Yes.
So what happened? You moved from Italy to
Ireland. From Ireland, then.
So what happened that you ended up in Ireland?
Because I got the scholarship in Ireland.
You got a scholarship in Ireland. I see.
Yes, that's how it happened. I was applying for PhD.
And that's where you did your PhD.
That's where I did the PhD. And then from Ireland, I spent some time in Italy as I was looking for a job, and I got a job in the UK. So I moved in the UK.
Back to UK.
Back to the cold weather. And one reason why I'm in Africa is because the weather is better. Nice. There is more sunshine. So from England, I met Danny Mugarura, who is the person who was running an office in the UK of Salad Master, and he's Ugandan. So he had a desire to move the business to East Africa, and because of my adventurous spirit, I said, okay, let's go to Africa and see what happens. So I came for the first time in Kenya. It was 2015. I knew nobody. Actually, my good friends I told them, oh, I'm coming to Kenya. We were doing the PhD together.
Yes.
They told me, yes, but we are in Meru. And I'm like, what is Meru? I'm looking in the map and say, what is this? I was totally ignorant even about how Kenya was looking like, where Africa was. No, I knew where Africa was, but all the countries is a continent, yeah?
Yes.
It's huge. So I come here and I know nothing about this culture.
You landed in Kenya first, or you landed in Uganda?
I actually came to Kenya for 2 months, and then I moved to Uganda for 2 years and a half, because Danny opened his office there.
So Danny, he brought you to Kenya?
He kind of, yes.
Okay.
Yes, he told me, I'm going, come, and I didn't say no. Yes, so it's a bit complicated, but to keep it simple, then I lived in Uganda for 2 years and a half. I grew in the salad master business.
Kampala. You're in Kampala.
I was in Kampala. And this business is about inspiring people to eat better, live better, and live the life they desire. And the main focus of the business is to show people an alternative way how to prepare food so that it can maintain more nutrients. So we can cook with no oil, no water, and below the boiling point. And because of my technical background, I really understood very well how the product works. And I learned how to sell. I didn't know how to sell glasses to a blind person. Okay, to a blind person you can't sell glasses, but I didn't know how to sell a pen. I didn't know sell, but I knew it would be a good thing to learn. I mean, everybody needs to know how to sell something. So I got the training, and eventually from salesperson, I became a business person, and when you do business, then you understand. Now you don't want to always work to make money. You want your money work for you. Here is how I met you. Learn how to invest your money. So that's the journey.
Allow me to take you back. I'm just interested in your first days in Kenya or Kampala. I mean, what were the surprises? Yes, I just want to know, out of curiosity.
It was a traumatic experience. Very traumatic.
Yes.